I get my Switch too. There it is. Can't show. Can't show that because that's my name, my address, and all that jazz. She's gonna turn it over. I had to get that off. Alright, wrapper's off. Then we get the standard Switch 2. So this one I'll be taking out of the box, and I'm gonna give its day one patch update, and then it goes right back in the box. The reason why, I'll probably tell you in a bit. This one I bought, this was actually the first Switch I pre-ordered. This man has bought 2 Nintendo Switch 2s. And I'll tell you a little secret why I bought 2. I'm not a scalper, I'm not an eBay seller or anything like that. Trust me, I'm not. I didn't go through all my way to go to a midnight launch and and get all this stuff just to be scalping. Hell no. But I'm gonna tell you why I bought a second Switch. There's a reason for it. But y'all are not here to hear that. You guys are here to see the unboxing of this amazing console. I have yet to even open any of my stuff yet because I was just downright tired after waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And yeah, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna finally open this stuff up and have fun with it. All right. So let me go ahead, move some of this stuff out the way so we can get right into the console. As you can see, I have 4 games. 3 of them are actually Switch 2 games. All right. Let's move the accessories out the way. Get a good look at their boxes before I put them to the side. And also this beauty right here also came on launch day, which I was really shocked about. I didn't think I was gonna get this on launch day, but it came through. Nintendo came through with this baby. Oh man, oh man. Okay, and then we got the screen protector. I hope I put mine on perfectly because I only got one, so I only have one chance to get it right. All right, so we're gonna start off with this one, the second Switch 2. The Mario Kart Bundle one is gonna be my main Switch 2, but I'm gonna put that one over there. We're gonna start off with this baby, and we're gonna take it away from there. All right, let's look at the box before I open this bad boy up. And let's begin. Let me deal anywhere I need. I think there it is. There it is. Oh, there it is. They have the instructions right here on the bottom to charge it up. I don't know if this is a powered Switch too, but we'll find out. And there it is. Joy-Cons right here. Go ahead and take them out, get a good feel of them. Yeah, they definitely feel a lot smoother than the regular Joy-Cons do. Like even the shell on this is very smooth. It has a smooth texture to it. So that the buttons are not clicky sound. They don't have that loud clicky sound, which can be obnoxious to some people, but I never mind it. But this is a pretty quiet Joy-Cons, I would have to say. It's not clicky sounding. So that's pretty nice. But right now I'm not really doing much with them, so we'll find out what they really are capable of when they're attached to the system. All right, now for the meat and potatoes of this, the actual screen and the Switch itself. Right? Try not to put my hands on this screen here. Show the back off first. Yeah. That is a big screen. Wow, let me move this in the center. There we go. That's a pretty big screen, man. Whoa. It's like a like a mini size smart screen or flat screen TV or something like that. But basically, man, that's what it looks like. Wow. Let's check. I put this on here. There's the port. Does it have one on the bottom and top? Damn, it does. And it's got more vents up top of here too. That's pretty cool. Yeah, the switch, the regular Switch one was definitely lacking that. And then you got some vents down here. All right, let's check out the stand. Oh, that's pretty nice. The stand. I know people had already talked about this a lot, but this stand is definitely a stand. It's an actual stand. It's not a piece of plastic that's holding your Switch up for dear life. Okay, definitely a stable stand. I like that. Much better than the regular Switch. And the weight of this is kind of pretty hefty. Not super heavy, but it's like there is some weight to it. But let's check out the Joy-Cons. Oh, okay. That damn simple. Just okay. You saw that, right? I didn't put any force into putting these Joy-Cons on. It just attached itself. That is the magnets doing all that work. And I think to detach it, you have to. There's this button right here next to the, next to the trigger buttons. You have to press this down, and it'll detach itself like that. And then you have your typical, if I can get it open, it is actually closed up pretty good. Holy smacks. I was opening it the wrong way. So it's different. It's not this, you don't open it from the top. You have to open it from underneath. There's like a little leverage piece right here. I don't know if y'all can see that. You pull it up and it comes out of the socket. And that is where you put your carts in. I'm gonna turn this bad boy on. I hope it has power. I hope it has power. Right, I have to set up my internet connection too. Okay. Obviously English US. Let me turn the music up a bit. Americas. Damn, it took a long time to find my wireless network. Okay. I thought I had put in the wrong password. About to download update data. So that must be the day one patch I'm downloading. Let me look for my timer. There it is. Let's talk about the stand. Detach Right Joy-Con. Okay, I'll try. Let's see. Ugh. Okay. Oh crap. Let me put this down. Let me put this down. Ugh. Okay. Click next. We're gonna do that later. View attachment guide. I guess we can do this. All right, so let me. Actually, I'm gonna have to do some more unboxing. Hold up. All right, so we're gonna try out the actually Joy-Con game pad holder thing, and then we got some HDMI cables here. Are these the what type are these? It just says ultra high speed. It doesn't necessarily say if it's 2.1 HDMI cables. I doubt they would be. Okay. Just regular HDMI cables. I'm not exactly sure what these are. I think these just attach to your Switch 2 Joy-Cons. Or is this for the mouse? Is this the mouse thing? I think so. Alright, so here is what we are looking for. This thing. And it is actually pretty flat. Better design than the Switch ones, I'll say that much. Okay, so now we need it. Oh, okay, that is magnet too. Okay, yep. Bam. That easy. You press the back button on the Joy-Con and voila. And then you just, boom. It is a convenient console, I'll say that. Loving it. You can use the straps when you hold a Joy-Con 2 in each hand. Slip on from the end with the strap and then tighten firmly. So I'm not going to do all that because, like I said, once this Switch 2 is updated to the day one patch and whatnot, and I put my main profile on it, it's going right back to the box. So we'll just let y'all do with that if y'all want to do that. Choose a style. You can change it at any time. So, but I really do like this Joy-Con pad here. It's actually not that bad. It's more comfortable than the regular Switch ones. So if you don't have a Pro controller, or you don't have the budget to buy a $90 controller, which is very understandable, because honestly, I would put that $90 into a game or something. This gamepad Joy-Con thing is not that bad. It's actually pretty good to use. I don't know how it will fare in fighter games, but it's comfortable. It's actually comfortable. But you are going to have to recharge your Joy-Cons time to time, because, that's the only downside of using Joy-Cons or anything wireless to that matter. Ready to update the system. So we're updating the system now. While that's updating the system, I'll just play with the Joy-Cons. Yeah, pressing down the buttons is pretty nice. There it is. Okay, system update completed. Now it says you can transfer data from your Nintendo Switch to this Nintendo Switch 2. I am not going to do that because I'm going to see if I can just transfer my saves. That's the only thing I really want to transfer. And I can always transfer my games over, so that's not going to be a big deal. But on this Switch 2 you know, on this Switch 2 specifically, I'm not doing anything to this thing. So don't transfer. Let's see, I'll just do that. Next, let's add user. Okay. We'll sign into a Nintendo account, and I'm gonna have to hide my information. All right, so I added my account. I'm gonna skip that, and that is the one thing I don't have. I don't have an express card yet because they're so hard to get. But I hopefully eventually I'll get one 512 gigabyte one, not the 256, but I definitely need to find one. Setup complete. Press the home button. All right. So from here you can download and play, purchase downloadable games and content on your account. All right, that is pretty basic. Sadly to say, this home screen needs a update. This home screen needs an update, man. Like, that's the one thing that Nintendo needs to work on. Like, the UI is, I mean, I understand why we kept getting updates on the Switch 1, but we need some things back here, bro. We need some things bad on this UI. All right, so controllers, there's that. And like I said, I'm not going to do too much on this Switch 2 because this one is going to be back in its box. I just wanted to give it the day one patch and the update. So it checks for updates to the system version currently 20.1.1. That is the latest firmware, actually. That is the latest firmware. So yes, the Switch 1 and the Switch 2 share the same firmware. So yeah. Can y'all see that? I think y'all can see it. Yeah. All right. Okay, that's much better. Too much brightness. But yeah, man, that is it. That is all I'm gonna do with this Switch 2. The Mario Kart Bundle, I'll open that up, but I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. The only difference is it has the Mario Kart code in there. What else? And then the rest of the stuff in here is just the USB-C cable, and then you have your adapter there for the USB-C cable. And I still said it wrong, but it's okay because I'm tired. And here's the dock. Oh my gosh, this bad boy. Look at that. Look at all that. That's airflow. That's pure airflow. They really loaded this thing up with some vents in here. That's nice. What else does this thing has? What else does it have? The USB stuff goes here. And I'm trying to figure out what else it's got in here that I'm missing. Oh, I forgot this comes off. The back plate completely comes off. And there's your AC adapter, your HDMI out. Basically the same place the original was. And I think there's there's one thing that's new and I didn't see it. There you go, guys. LAN Ethernet port. Oh snap. Okay. Nintendo stepped up their game. We are now in the Ethernet ports connectivities. No more pure Wi-Fi. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Yeah, that's a big plus for me. The Ethernet cable on the dock. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. An Ethernet port on the dock. So yeah, the back plate completely comes off, which is interesting because I think if that's the case, I wonder if people will make custom back plates for this. I know it's not that big of a deal, but you have to wonder, like somebody can actually make like custom back plates for this or something, because this is detachable. So it's kind of like a face plate or something, but it's a back plate. That's why I bought two Switch 2s, guys. Okay, so I'm about to unbox the Mario Kart Bundle Switch 2. Gonna do it pretty fast because we already know what to expect in here. Oh, and this one is actually sealed compared to the Walmart one. As you can see, I was number 38 in my Gamestop pre-order. And pretty much the same deal. And I think this will be a good time to actually put that screen protector on. Alright, so yeah, there is the Mario Kart World. It's a scratch off for the download code. This is what it looks like. Basically, I'm just gonna put the screen protector on this one, hopefully without putting my fingers on it and messing it up, because I'm pretty good at messing up when it comes to putting on screen protectors. So hopefully I get this right. Alright, so we start off with the white. This gotta be perfect. This is my main Switch 2 right here. Okay. Looks good to me. I don't see any dust. And now the hard part. All right, so I've already got the screen protector on. It's not 100% perfect, but it's good enough. Just some small little bubbles on the 2 corners on top, but it'd be hardly noticeable. There we go. Yeah. Nice. That one on. Yeah, you just line up the plus and minus with this, and that's how you attach them. I wanted to show that off because I didn't do it the first time. Okay, so now we're going to look at the Pro controller. I already destroyed the box trying to get the tape off. So, alright. But before we open it, let's look at the box some more. Okay. Now, let's open this daddy up. Oof, it is packed in here quite pretty good. For such a small controller, it is packed in there pretty tight. So we got our typical USB to USB-C cord. That's for the, to plug into your switch and charge it up, which most people are going to be using anyway over wireless, but I'm not a wireless guy, so I always keep my controller charged. And I don't think it comes with a booklet instructions. I guess you don't need a booklet instructions anymore. Okay. Oh, wow. The buttons on this are very quiet. Joysticks are clicky. This controller feels amazing. It really does feel really comfortable. Like they were not sugarcoating that. Like this might be the most comfortable controller I've ever held into my hands. Wow. You know what? I might actually buy another one. Just if this can work pretty good on PC for like PC games and stuff, like I might actually buy a second one just for that. Beautiful controller. That is a double thumbs up. And also, before I forget, you also have these buttons back here. These are the new buttons back here that only the Pro controllers on the Switch 2 have. So, nice stuff, nice stuff. All right, so next up is going to be the GameCube controller. So let's get a good look at this. The way it's packaged by Nintendo, it almost kind of makes it feel like this thing should just stay in its box, like like a collectible or something, because it's got that kind of that retro appeal to it, where it's just like a collectible in a box. Like, I don't know, man. There are ways of using your old GameCube controller on the Switch 2, but since I already spent so much money just to get this darn thing, I'm gonna use it. Alright, so this one did not have any tape, so I didn't destroy the box. It even had oh, that was a guard the whole time. Okay. And I guess I could just take it out like that. And that's it. Let me see. Is it? Oh! I'm like, wait a minute. There's got to be something else in here. And there is. There's another USB to USB-C charger cable, so you can charge up the controller. But I only need one because I'm only going to be using. I'll just keep that in the box. It's the same one that comes with the Pro controller, basically. Alright, so let's see. The good old GameCube controller. Wireless Switch 2 version. It does feel comfortable in my hands. It feels like a regular GameCube controller, but the only difference is this one feels actually lighter than the older ones. Very clicky on all buttons. So Smash for the players, yeah, I'm gonna have fun hearing those sounds. Let's see what we got here. Got the home button. Oh, the home button is up here. The chat button is up here. So that is the GameCube controller and the Pro controller. So a quick look at the box. Anyway. Wow, this thing is smaller than I thought it would look. I'll tell you one thing, I got a lot of USB-C ports. Like, geez, man. I got an unlimited supply of USB-C ports everywhere. Just for the Switch, you know, just to hook it up on the Switch too. And there it is, boys. I was gonna say, can you like extend this to make it taller, but no. That's how short this thing is. Let's see it right here. Wow. But yeah, that's all it came with. It just came with the USB-C cable, and then you plug the other end into the Switch too. So that is my accessories and the Switch 2 consoles. I already put the other Switch 2 back in this box, so I'm all ready to set and to hook this up and to play some games. Peace, NJ.